It's 10 p.m. Do you know where children are? And it's time now for the Peter Channel 10 o'clock news on this late Monday night, September 14th, 2020. It's 10 o'clock. Mountain temperature is 64 degrees. Stuff is on the Peter Channel 10 o'clock news on this late Monday night is as President Trump again rejects science, Biden calls him a climate arsonist. Tropical storm Sally upgraded to Category 2 hurricane expected to make landfall on Tuesday. Wildfire smoke may not leave Berkeley for another week or more. Top Trump health appointee Michael Kubuta warns of armed insurrection after election. $175,000 reward offered in search of gunmen who ambushed and shot LA County deputies in Compton. Garbage pickup in Portland and Vancouver postponed due to hazardous air quality. President Trump basically questions climate science during California wildfire briefing. Vitamin says Trump is Let's skip that. Northern Hemisphere summer was hottest on record, scientists said. Court rules government can end humanitarian protection for some 300,000 immigrants. South Carolina's sheriff condemnation of kneeling during anthem causes a stir. Boris Johnson's wins Commons back in for Brexit powers that breach international law. After Navalny poisoned and Putin's loyalists will begin the Russian elections. Remains of Ice Age Cape Bear found perfectly preserved in Russia. Japan's ruthless new PM is a controlled freak who muzzled the press. Troubstorm Teddy forms in the central Atlantic wall. Paulette, a hurricane hits Bermuda before swinging away from the U.S. Pacific Northwest air quality is worse than the world due to wildfires. Daimler reaches $1.5 billion settlement over alleged emissions cheating. Metropolitan regions in the Midwest and Pacific Northwest could grow all their food locally within 155 miles, according to a new study. The Trump administration announced Monday that U.S. Customs agent would temporarily cease imports of hair products, clothing, cotton, and computer parts when China's committed to determine the use of enslaved labor. Rehoboth working to restore senior services in the wake of a fire. Attleboro, Foxborough goes back to schools at a distance. Women arrested and connected with bloody fight in which Attleboro resident died, ordered held. North Attleboro firefighters went nearly a mile into the woods off Oak Ridge Avenue on Sunday morning to rescue a person who was injured. Woman killed in an elevator accident in Boston's Alston neighborhood, police said. Raynham police and firefighters got a token of appreciation Friday in honor of the first responders of 9/11. Bishop Fien High School senior Lily Gustafson handed out a total of 56 gift bags. Peter Joe News Time is 10:03. Trump's TikTok showdown is poised to reward his Silicon Valley political allies. Analyst breaks down limited deal to buy ARM Holdings from SoftBank for $40 billion. Stock market rally gets a win. Apple and Bizone and Tesla Robert Nikola dies in SEC probe. Hobby Lobby to raise minimum wage to $17 per hour. Puzzle signs of life discovered on Venus. Chemical treat should then be there spotted in Venus's atmosphere. Gene-edited livestock surrogate sires successfully made fertile, and massive volcanism sent great waves of carbon into oceans over thousands of years are placed by humans now. University of Pittsburgh scientists discover antibody that neutralizes the virus that causes coronavirus. DHC releases the latest. Peter Joel News Time is 10:04. Time now for sports. Pittsburgh Steelers leading the New York Giants 26-10. New York Mets fans love affair with Steve Cohen goes beyond his $14 million. And LA Clippers coach Doc Rivers said no secret the team collapses in games 5 and 6. Peter Channel News Time 10:04. Time now for Peter Channel traffic and trends to check. Beep, on the MBTA subway system looking good. Commuter rail looking good. And the ferries they are looking good. 91 on both ends of the spectrum on Hartford area. 84 eastbound side, a little bit on the Newport area. 95 on the northbound side, sort of Fairfield, Connecticut. 185 on both ends back between Route 2 and Wilton and Westford. Mass back westbound side, Sepco between Weston and Framingham. Mass back westbound side, Little Sort Westfield. 25 on eastbound side, Little Storm on the Broadway. 93 on the northbound side, Little Storm, Plymouth, New Hampshire. Main turnback on the northbound side, Little bit of Saco, Maine, and main turnback on both ends back line, 202 and Wyndham, Maine. 95 on the southbound side, Little Stone Island Falls, Maine, and 95 on the southbound side, Little Stone Lincoln, Maine. Okay, let's take a look at the weather forecast at 10:05, the latest on the hurricanes. The latest on Sally. 100 mile per hour winds as of 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 98 millibars, 28.8 to the north, 87.5 to the west, and moving west northwest at 5 miles an hour. And Vicky, 19.3 to the north, 29.5 to the west of Memphis, same winds 45 miles per hour, movement northwest at 7 miles an hour. And Vicky expected to weaken overnight as Memphis, same winds out near 45 miles per hour with our gusts and gradual weakening is anticipated. And Vicky is forecast to become a remnant low during the next day or two. And tropical force winds extend up to 105 miles per hour from the center. And as the minute center pressure, 1,002 millibars at 29.59 inches. And service number 1. A body of low pressure over the southwestern Gulf of Mexico is currently producing a little shower of thunderstorm activity, and the development of the system should be slow to occur with the low meanders over the southern Gulf of Mexico for the next several days. And formation chance in 40 hours, low 10%, formation chance in 5 days, low 20%. And for service number 2, tropical wave located over the far eastern tropical Atlantic continues to produce surrounding showers and thunderstorms. Some development of the system is possible that tropical depression could form during the next several days while the system moves generally westward at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Formation chance in 40 hours. Low 30%, formation chance in 5 days, medium 50%. Closer to home, what a day we had, and tomorrow's going to be more of the same as high pressure over the eastern Great Lakes builds eastward toward New England tonight. As most of our region, Tuesday provided dry and cooler with that normal weather, and high moves offshore Wednesday, bringing some warmer temperatures with dry weather continuing to wait cold. Frank moves parts to the southern New England on Thursday night, and possibly saw an offshore. The remnants of Sally may track close enough to southern New England bring some showers to the region on Friday, especially the south coast. And rain and seasonally cool weather will perhaps this weekend. Ice surf from Pollock will continue to depict southeast facing ocean beaches by Tuesday when slowly diminishing thereafter. 10:30 p.m. 10:30 MB. Over the Great Lakes will affect towards southern New England. Tonight, permanent cool northerly drainage flow in the region. It's a dry, chillier mass with dew points all the way down to the upper 30s at Pittsburgh, Lawrence, Boston, and Beverly. And that's aggressive to northern Massachusetts, where winds decouple or become very light minimum temperatures in the upper 30s are possible. The low risk of a few of those spots may have some patchy frost, and elsewhere lows in the upper 40s will be common except lower 50s from the outer Cape and Islands and no spots of the northeast floor of the still mild ocean. And for the city of Boston, low temperature around 50 degrees, and previous forecast capture these details nicely, so no major change to this forecast update. Early discussion below. Okay, forecast will go like this. It'll be clear and cool tonight, low 42 degrees. North for about 6 to 9 miles an hour with gust size 20 miles per hour for Tuesday. Sun got about 66 degrees, north for about 3 to 7 miles per hour for Tuesday night. Most of the got with a low about 47 degrees, light southwest wind. Wednesday, sun got about 74 degrees, light southwest wind increase to 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. With gust size 23 miles per hour for Wednesday night. Partly got with a low about 59 degrees and southwest with about 9 miles per hour for Thursday. Most of the sun got about 80 degrees and southwest with about 7 to 9 miles per hour for Thursday night. Check the showers after 7 p.m. Mostly clouds got about 55 degrees, but left wind coming to north around 6 miles per hour in the evening. Chest rate to 40%. Friday, check the showers. Partly clouds got about 63 degrees and north east at about 8 miles per hour. Chest rate to 50%. Friday night, part west about 42 degrees and north with about 7 miles per hour for Saturday. Sun skies about 61 degrees and a low 40 degrees and north with about 8 miles per hour for Sunday. Sun skies about 62, low 42 degrees and north with about 7 miles per hour. And for Monday, sun skies about 66 degrees and light to fair wind coming northeast around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. And right now, Norton is 64 and fair. That's me for the Peter Channel. 10 o'clock news on this late Monday night, September 14th, 2020. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Hope you have a good night. With a goodbye day to stay safe, be positive, be healthy, and be well. We'll see you tomorrow morning with our more important. We all have a good night.